Hi, my name is James Shepard, and in this mini-series, what we're talking about structured selling. You know, if you get up every day and think, what am I going to do today? That is terrible. You're not going to get anything done. You've got to structure the sales process into a campaign. And so in order to make a really good campaign, the first thing we have to do is we have to identify the value proposition. And we talked about that in the last video. Now, this video, I'm going to talk to you about testing your assumptions. And so we're going to talk about structuring your assumptions. And this is extremely important. This is a step that a lot of newer entrepreneurs especially miss this step. So what happens is once you have your value proposition, you're like, okay, I'm going to go solve this particular problem. The next step everybody wants to jump to is, now let's create a big marketing plan around this and let's figure out our target market and what we're going to do and all that. Well, you're going to miss a step. The next step needs to be testing your assumptions. Once you have a value proposition and you're like, wow, you know what? I think, that's the key word, I don't know, I think pizza shops are frustrated with how high their transaction fee is for credit card processing. So my solution to the problem is I'm going to work with my processor and we're going to do a zero transaction fee program that has a flat rate or something like that. So you're like, this is really going to cut through the white noise and pizza shops are going to love it. Well, that's your assumption. You don't know if that's true or not. So the next thing that you need to do before you do anything else, before you start planning, before you start putting brochures up, but James, I don't have any business cards yet. Good, you don't need business cards. You don't need a shirt. You don't need a brochure. You don't need anything. What you need to do is you need to walk into 10 pizza shops and go in and say, hey, my name is James Shepard, and the reason I stopped by today is I'm a local business owner. I'm about to roll out a new service, and I'm not here to pitch anything today. I'm just kind of curious if pizza shops are even going to be interested in this. Here's my idea. My idea is, it seems to me like the biggest problem with pizza shops and the way they process payments right now is that their transaction fee is too high. So I'm thinking of coming out with a program that has a zero transaction fee. It just has the 1% fee. And that way, no matter how many transactions you process, it's always going to basically have that same percentage fee. So that's what I was thinking about rolling out. But I want to find out, is that something, and I'm not asking if you want it, I'm just saying, does that interest you? Like, is that something that you think would be successful if I went and pitched it to 100 pizza shops? See what they say. Okay, now of course their guard's going to be up, but that's fine. The guard's going to be up when you go to sell them. You've got to go test your assumptions. So whatever your assumptions are, the next step is call or walk into places, test your assumption, and see if you're right before you move on to the next step. That is an extremely important thing. So in business, you got your value proposition, you think you're right, but you could be wrong. Go test your assumptions before you move forward.